It's a building that's meant so much to the city of New Orleans and all of its residents over the years, and our coverage of the NFL has brought us to it, Caesars Superdome. Today, we have an NFC fighting store between the Chicago Bears and the New Orleans Saints. Out for the opening kick. And here we go from New Orleans. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Saints take over first down 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Yeah, running with it. I should probably start a head, boy, because I got all the heads, boy. All that Drake, you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drip.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Shock looking to pass here. And this one is launched downfield. His first throw is an interception. Tyrique Stevenson has it. The success they had passing that ball last week, they wanted to get that going again right away, Brock, but seems like they're facing a defense who's more up to the challenge than the guys they faced last week.
Yeah, welcome to the NFL, where every week is a new story. And the opening chapter here, not good for the offense. But we got a long ways to go.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
In truth, Kate, kind of felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, well, they're not going to back down here on 2nd down as well.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And they'll take him down here right at the 8-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
That's more of the catch out left. And this is going to be halted just before he can reach the 30. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll be first down Bears.
First down. A gain of 21 yards. And the Bears first down.
Again, right side for Swift. Who swarm. In the middle, this gets maybe a yard. Stopped on that play by Danny Stutzman. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
At the 31-yard line.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. Pop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Brought in right side by Moore. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They gain 11 on that play, and that'll be first down Chicago. Inside handoff goes to Etienne. Get some space around midfield. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. give him 24 on that play. And it'll be first down Bears. All set to go now from the 35.
34-yard gain on the play. First down, Chicago.
First down, Williams. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play.
ETN again. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
That's much too high and out of the end zone, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6, and it sets up second down.
It leads to second and 10.
Working from the gun, Williams. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. 3rd down, here's Williams. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being 3rd down in the red zone. That's when you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football. That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting them into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
He was unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Kate, that... run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third down, here's Shuck. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's gonna force 4th down.
Listen, this guy's reputation certainly precedes him in any game he's on the field, but it doesn't always keep QBs away from challenging him, especially early. But you know what will deter quarterbacks? Results, and those are the results he's looking for.
And this punt is out of bounds with no chance at a return. Looks like they're gonna spot it at the 30. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Out of the gun, here's Williams. This is a heater going deep. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Here he goes, third and long. It's on target to Moore. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. A big 34-yard pickup there. And it'll be first down Bears.
First and 10 at the 37.
Now again, it's ETN headed left. And he's going to be hit, set out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up second and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Williams from the gun. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Sector on the coverage.
Throw here, third down. Cut down the left side by his running back. Oh, baby. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. This return starts at the 5. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be second and 12.
At the 32-yard line.
Running once more with Henry. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that second down run. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 8.
They will not get another play off. We're at the end of 1. 7-0 is our score. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They've got third and 8. Air it out on third. Good strike downfield to Olave. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Shough. And he goes down. The Bears got him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Loss on the play brings up second down.
Shough now from the gun. Complete, Derrick Henry. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Third and long for him here. He has the first over the middle. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From the red zone on first. And he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints can tie it up in a second after cutting into the lead. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Luther Burden now on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. And that nearly got him to midfield. He's out of bounds just a yard or two short.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Chicago.
Now here's Williams. Getting out to his left. Now here he goes. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. He even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Escapes out to the left. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up third down.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
They'll throw, third and long. That's caught for the first. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
It's a gain of 10.
Motioning left is their running back. Working inside the red zone. This is Loveland working the right side. They come crashing down on that receiver screen, and they take him down behind the line.
I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed, when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that brings up fourth and long.
A 41-yard attempt.
Santos' kick is good. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
It's dependent kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Starting from the 5. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
They're on the 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Shuck now on first down. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's quickly taken down with a gain across midfield. They're now to the opposing 47. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. One play in, Brock, in this drive is already in enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 47.
Out of the gun, Henry. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Shuck working from the gun. Taking a chance at the end zone. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints take a second-quarter lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Saints take a 4-point lead.
Saints 14, Bears 10.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Bears take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. On the ground to begin this drive with Etienne. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. More from Caesars Superdome in just a moment. Second down now, they need 7. On play action, here's Williams. Flushed out of the pocket. The right side hauled in by Kmet. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
That's one of the dangers, Kate, when you're a quarterback and you string a play out like that. Defenders are so fast flow. It puts so many guys in the neighborhood of your targets that even if you complete the pass, good chance it's not going anywhere.
Into the hands of his running back, Etienne. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Flush down out to his left. He's keeping it. He finds space, middle of the field. And Williams is going to get them the first down with a slide at the end of it.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
First down now, ball at the 33. Now give this up the middle to Etienne. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
On second down, it's Etienne. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Etienne on third down. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears get some late points and the lead. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears push their lead to 3.
17. Saints 14.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. A gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Throwing, Chuck. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
First and 10. Here's Shuck. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on and on.
On second and 10 now, here's Shuck. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Third down, here's Shuck. It is Kupp, left side. And he's able to get this down to the 36. And with the clock just about to strike 0, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. They'll start the second half with Etienne. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5, now second and 5. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Gets his tight end on the corner route. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
A gain of 26 yards. First down, Bears.
Williams from the gun. Going all the way to the end zone here. And it is knocked away. A shot to the end zone, answered there by a strong defensive effort. Second down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got...
Off to the races, middle of the field! And he's going to have the touchdown! We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. Things a bit tougher following that penalty. Here's 2nd and 15. Working from the gun, Williams. Look at that power, deep left side. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. From the gun, ETN gets it. And he only gets a couple yards there, well short. It's fourth down.
He's across midfield for the 49-yard line. A gain of 3. It's fourth down.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Looking to throw. He's going deep. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs. First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. The drive begins with Henry. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
2nd and 10 at their 49-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Another run for Henry. Makes the tackle. A lot of space ahead. Cuts right. He's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans! The Saints grab the lead on their first series of the half. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Rush coming off the edge, and they block it! And he's drugged down. It was a long shot after the block anyway, and they're unable to add anything on top of that touchdown.
They let them break the tie, but blocking that extra point could become pivotal. A huge moment in this game down the stretch. Stays a 6-point game, so if they can find that end zone, and their offense knows it, their kick could give them the lead and may even be the deciding point.
Burden now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Now a carry by ETN. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Now Williams. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. The Saints calling for a timeout, so they're first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Throw here, third down. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, first down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Williams to throw on first.
First down.
Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. He takes this forward a little to about the 39. One is Saker in from the secondary, making that stop. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Second and 5. At the Saints, 39-yard
On play action, Williams. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Back now, pressure coming. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down. Offense up to the line fast.
First and 10.
First down, Williams to throw. Going deep here for the end zone. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete.
I'm not sure if he expected him to go up and get that or not, Kate, or if that was the only spot he felt like he could deliver it safely. This guy's got the goods to bring those types of throws in, but not this time.
Sends this to the end zone. And he scores. It is a Chicago touchdown. The Bears tie this game up. Santos now for the extra point.
Santos lining up for the extra point.
Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bears take the lead on that successful kick.
Saints 23.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Here's a return from the 7. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. This gets out to the 30.
30-yard line.
Saints to the line now. First and 10. They give right side to Henry. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
This is Henry on 2nd. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
He was taken down.
Working quickly here.
A loss of 2. Brings up 3rd down and 6.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
He's back to throw. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
21-yard line.
Here's Shuck, 1st and 10. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
We get to Henry on the inside handoff. And he's going to get him 7 there. It's 3rd down coming up.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Warriors 70.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. Chuck and the Saints offense still out there. They're going for 2.
The Saints will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Line up the design keeper. And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that 2-point attempt.
Bears 24.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Burden now to return it. Making some progress here. And a great opportunity for this offense. He's out of bounds all the way up to the 40-yard line.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
First down, Williams. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
So we're through 3 here. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Here's Williams. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Danny Stutzman comes up with it.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Chuck now on first down. Taking a chance to the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, then let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Turning to Henry on 3rd. And he gets him 5, but still a ways short of that line of gains. So here comes 4th down.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Fourth down, here's Shuck. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. They stun this defense. They pick up 14 on 4th, and they pick up the first down, too. Shock working from the gun. Couldn't find a completion on first down. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on second down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First down, and they go right back to it. He picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up second down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Pressure coming, it's Shock. He is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints stretch it to a 2-score game in the 4th. Chris Olave with the touchdown. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints push the lead up to 12.
Saints 36, Bears 24.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return starts from the goal line. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out.
At their own 27-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. First down throw by Williams. He's got it inside the 10. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
36 yards.
Offense to the line fast.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. Rolling left, buying some time. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Not on the same page with his tight end. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. Off the play fake, Williams. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Saints are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
First and 10. At their own
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Running once more with Henry. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Reuben Ippolite on the stop. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 29-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Flying down the middle with Henry. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. It's 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Saints looking at a 3-0 start to the season. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Going with King Henry here. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Running this with Henry. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. That is Kyler Gordon.
Okay, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by
He's got it at the 30. He will get this inside the 30. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
A gain of 45 yards.
Williams on first down. That's Odunze again. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
A gain of 26 yards.
Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
1st and goal, Chicago.
Working inside the red zone. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here. Running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out the defense.
Oh, spot on, Caden. Some players, that's the world they thrive in. Finding windows where windows shouldn't exist and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast. Trusting your quarterback to make the right read and get it to you.
Oh, I think the Bears got to that one. Yes, Bears football. Okay, they pulled it off now they have one final gasp. Either get into the end zone or leave here with the L.
How many times do we see these teams at this point of desperation late in the game need to kick and not get it? So nice to see one of them actually rewarded with all that effort. Now it comes down to the execution of this offense. Can they do what their special teams just did and go execute, score a touchdown, and find a way to win?
1st down, Bears.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it'll be 1st down, Bears. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
14-yard line.
Back to throw. Brought in. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
13 more yards.
Now with just 7 seconds left in the game, we've got a timeout.
1st down. 1st and goal, Chicago.
Right on the doorstep now. Here's 1st and goal. Williams with the sneak. And he's in! And that's a touchdown! And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game! Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And, Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Williams has his guys set. Looking to tack on 2 to that touchdown.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He'll look to throw it. And unable to connect on that throw, so they're still ahead. Now they just have to defend it over the final seconds here.
Saints 36.
has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Fields the hard squib kick. And they finally bring him down after a huge run back into their territory.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Has the distance, and it's on target. It's good! And they've taken back the lead. So fans starting to stream from the Superdome to the French Quarter as it's a win for the Saints. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL as they're now up to a 3-0 start.